Hi, I'm Melanie Cruikshank from Dalish Cosmetics, and I am going to be doing a video of how to use Dalish foundations on Bonnie from L'Amour Spa. So what I'm going to do first is use my Kaya cloth to wipe down Bonnie's face, just to get all the imperfections and everything off, so we have a nice clean surface to work with. The next thing we're going to do is use our Dalish foundations. And what you're going to notice is that there's three colors. You've got your base, you've got your pink undertone, and you've got your yellow undertone. And the reason why they're all split up is so that it works on multiple skin tones. You can mix these so that you can get it if you're in the summertime, you can get more color. In the wintertime, you don't use as much color, and they work on all skin types. So what I'm going to do for your application is actually apply it on the back of my hand. When I do this myself in the morning, I just put it on my fingertips, rub together, and apply. So rule of thumb, the first time you're ever using the foundations is you want to use 1 drop of each, even amounts. It's going to go in the back of my hand, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2 fingers, I'm just going to rub it all together, and then start applying on Bonnie's face. And Bonnie has bangs, so don't worry too much about getting it all over your forehead. If no one's going to see it, there's no point in doing it. So just blend it in with your fingers. I always use my fingertips simply because the warmth, the heat from your fingers will erase any lines. You can use a sponge or a brush. They do absorb a lot of product. This is a powder finish. So you will notice I'm just going to do the one side just so you can see the difference. Putting in a little bit on her eyelid, a little bit on the forehead that you do see. And you can see how easily this is matching up perfectly with her skin tone. And all I did was mix the 3 colors evenly. So for Bonnie, it works perfectly. You know, for yourself, if it doesn't, then just maybe if you need it a little bit lighter, add a little bit more of the lighter. If you need a little darker, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be an issue. And it doesn't matter your skin type, it really is amazing. So you can see the difference between Bonnie's face. We've got a nice even coverage, powder finish. I really do like to use the mousse simply because it's not going to sit in any fine lines, any wrinkles, not that Bonnie has any. She's got a great complexion, but it really does go on beautifully, and everything that we're going to put on top of it is going to sit beautifully. So what I'm going to do now is finish the rest of Bonnie's face so that you can see it perfectly evened out. And you can see how it just gives a lovely coverage. It's not hiding all of her lovely little freckles, but it just is smoothing everything out so that it looks nice and even. I always like to put a little bit of foundation on the eyelid, especially if you're going to be putting eyeshadow on. It's a great base for it to stick on. I'm going to put a little bit under here. Notice it's just a little bit shiny, so we'll just do that on Bonnie. And just get all around. And a little goes a long way. If you use this foundation every single day, you should get a year out of it. All right, Bonnie, take a look at the camera. There you are, all evened out. The 3 foundations, we only had to do the mixing the once.